It's something that is such an honour to be asked to come and build a garden at Chelsea, and I think it's just something that I think everyone that's in our industry would want to do, and something that we all aspire to do as well.
I would say it's more of an addiction than an enjoyment. Once you do one, quite often you get the Chelsea bug.
It's a drug, it's intoxicating, and I just love everything. The marquee, the gardens, the artisan, all of the exhibits and the little greening up around the whole of the show site. And the people, I just love it all.
You just crave for more, and every year you wait for the inquiries for the following year and the designers approaching you.
I enjoy it, I thrive off it, I like the pressure, the team likes working under stress.
Always been passionate of it since I was really small, and it's really nice to be back and just enjoy doing what I'm doing and just keep working hard, really.
It develops good relationships with companies like yourselves, London Stone, and it's good fun. It's actually good team building for us all, so there are lots of benefits to it.
I think the gardens at Chelsea just have a lot more sort of higher pressure, really.
We've got 19 days to build a show garden, and if that was in a real situation, that job may take somewhere between 3 to 4 months.
For our project here, we've got about 5 days to build it.
There's no overruns at all, really, you know, because you've just got that deadline you've got to get to. Everything's got to be perfect.
This year I'm really looking forward to seeing the diversity of different gardens, really. You know, obviously it's a traditional garden, that was our brief, a traditional English garden, and I think a lot of people have gone for a very water-wise garden, so there's lots of kind of arid, dry, which is always quite exciting.
The thing that I'm most looking forward to when the show opens is seeing people's faces when they look at the planting, because the planting, I hope, will be really enjoyable for them, really colourful, and then having conversations with them really when they start to ask questions about the details of the garden.
It's nice when the public come in. There's such enthusiasm usually for the different species and for what you've done. That's always really very interesting.
I'm looking forward to obviously seeing the gardens and looking forward to it all being over. So I can relax.
I just love the whole thing. I've been to every single Chelsea that there has been for the last 20 years, bar one.
Everyone has kind of similar plants, but they're all put together in a different way, you know, different combinations, and it just keeps it really exciting.
I think in the colour, in the planting, I do let myself go a bit with the planting, you know, try to be a bit exciting. I've decided this year I want to be more adventurous.
I chose the porcelain, the Golden Stone porcelain from London Stone in the garden because it's a really dense material. I mean, it's so densely packed that it's perfect for areas of pollution. It doesn't kind of stain, and it's just wonderfully practical for slip resistance. So in a front garden space where you're running in and out of your front garden, you're not going to slip in the worst of weathers. So I'm really pleased. I think it's a really good product.
I was very keen that the garden should, although have a traditional feel, that actually it should use materials that are sustainable for future garden building. The porcelain is fantastic for that. It is incredibly easy to clean. It's lovely and tactile on your feet. I really think it's the way forward. Porcelain, it's kind of here to stay, and one of those products gets better and better. So yeah, we're really pleased to be using it.
York Stone's a British product, so it was quite nice to use that and link in with the rest of the theme for having like British plants. But I didn't want to use buff coloured York Stone. I wanted to use the soft grey. I've always really liked it. So, and it works well with the bricks that we've chosen. So it just gives a little bit more of a worn feel, and yeah, I'm pleased with it.
I've designed the garden to raise awareness of the issue of modern slavery. I wanted the opportunity to look into the supply chains of every material that I used in the garden as much as possible. And that turned out to be a lot more complicated than I had anticipated. And I was really grateful that London Stone were open about having that conversation. They taught me a lot about the supply chains in the stone industry and really helped to set me on that journey of discovery about the stone that we would be using in the garden.
We're going to celebrate on Sunday afternoon with a few beers in Chelsea, so looking forward to that.
We have at some point a party, I don't know when, but we're going to have a party, and then we start back again on Tuesday.
I'm going to have a holiday after the show's finished and just do nothing, switch my phone off and just do nothing for a couple of days. Be very nice.
Couple of week holiday, then yeah, straight back into design work, and then back to London Stone to talk with Craig about doing some deals.